everyone. Thanks for coming back to Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward with Jocelyn Davis, and we're very excited to be bringing you a special series all about the beauty trends of summer. And we're going to be breaking down part 2 right now, bright lips and bright nails.
I am so excited about this one. And of course, we had to invite back our favorite experts. Joining us from Beautylish.com, the beauty director Ning Chao, as well as top celebrity makeup artist Fiona Stiles. Ladies, thanks for joining us. So I am really excited about this segment. Oddly, I'm not wearing bright nails. I normally am.
We have it on today.
Yes, we've got it. Showing it.
A little bit.
So talk to us about bright lips and bright nails for the summer.
So with summer, you always want to think about keeping your makeup simple. You know, you're like trying to get in a lot into the day. You're trying to enjoy your summer vacation, and you don't want to spend a lot of time putting on makeup, right? You might sweat it off. Who knows? It's just not going to look pretty. So an easy way to do summer makeup is to put just some color on your lips. It brightens up your whole face. It could be pink, red, orange, which is my favorite for summer, and it just all of a sudden makes you look like you're in a summery mood and ready to party.
Instant glam, looks great by the pool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very important, top priority.
With a little bit of a natural glow.
Yes.
Part 1
Natural glow.
of our series.
Don't go overboard with
Summer
the glow.
trend.
Now, I have to admit that before we started the segment, I was actually expressing some of my own personal concerns with wearing bright lips. And Fiona, you told me, well, actually, both of you were mentioning some, you know, some different things that you can do instead of just wearing lipstick, which is the first thing that comes to mind. What are some
There are stains,
substitutions?
there are gels. Now there's these great pencils that are almost
Those
like a
are really
gloss
fun.
pencil that have a good color payoff, but it's not quite as scary as like an intense matte coral lip. I mean, that takes a little adjusting. A bright coral lip, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. But, you know, you might want to ease yourself into the trend a little bit by trying a different formulation first.
Well, Clinique has these really fun, they look like jumbo pencils. So they look like those like thick colors that you would use, the coloring sticks you use when you were a kid. And they're really easy to put on, and it gives you a sheer wash of color, but if you keep putting it on, it gets more and more bright. So depending on how much you want to do the bright lip, you can step it up with either like a little bit more and more.
You can tailor it for what you
can
want
tailor
with
you
one
can,
product.
Right, you can customize it for what you're in the mood for that day.
And when they're more sheer, you don't have to bust out the compact every time you use it too. You can do a little on-the-go application, which is nice.
without having to look or
Yeah,
anything like that.
Exactly.
Another thing you can do is go for a color and then matte it down if you're a little bit scared of it. So on Beautylish, we actually have this video which I personally love. It's Leisha, who's ex-Sparkage on YouTube, and she's one of the gurus, and she's showing how to do a matte hot pink lip, which is really pretty because a lot of times if you do a bright red or a bright pink and it's really glossy, it can look a little bit, you know, just like, oh my God, those are a lot of
Overwhelming.
lips.
A little clownish.
Totally.
A little bit clownish.
That's for me.
A little bit like costumey. But if you matte it down, it almost sort of blends in a little bit more, and it looks more classy. It just looks like you're a little bit edgy, but in a very pretty girly way.
You can soften the edge too with a Q-tip too, so it doesn't feel quite as painted lady.
Now I know we have a photo of one of our new favorite ladies on the show, joining the cast of Hunger Games, Elizabeth Banks, who you work with.
One of your clients.
Tell us about how you achieved this look on her, this orange look, or how you would achieve this on anyone for that
Well,
matter.
her dress was, this was for the Met Ball, and her dress was this beautiful gold paillette Peter Somme dress. And she wanted something a little Veronica Lake, a little old Hollywood, but it was nice to do a modern take on it, not with the red lip and the liquid eyeliner. So we did a bit of a matte brown eye, sort of smoky and edgeless, great lashes, a little contour, and then just this beautiful Tom Ford ginger fawn lipstick, which is like a warm orangey. I just love it. It looks great on pale skin. It looks great on tan skin. I think it's such an elegant color. And these companies are coming out with these great formulations this season. Hourglass has some really good ones. 3 Custom Color has some really great ones. And then the usual Chanel and Dior have really fantastic colors too. But I just love playing with a bright lip and a soft eye. I just think of
Now, another celebrity we can look at, Christina Aguilera, another client of yours. I've noticed they kind of have different coloring. So how do you go about picking the right bold color lip
Good question.
for anyone, really?
Well, I think it also comes down to personal preference and personal taste. Christina is a red lipstick girl. She always has been.
Yeah.
She can go back and forth between a nude and other colors too, but that's her staple, her signature. And I think it's really just about finding what you feel comfortable with and what you want to play with too. And also the color blocking clothes this season are so cute and colorful and fun that I think a bright lip with a clean, pretty face with a little mascara and a nicely groomed brow is just dead on.
And what I love too is, you know, a lot of times when you think about a red lip, you're really it sounds like a grown-up lady kind
That's
of
right.
look. But if you change it to a little bit of like an orangey coral, then it makes it more fun and youthful.
Yeah.
And like you see a lot of girls now doing, like Taylor Swift has been rocking the
Oh,
red
I
lip like
love
all the
it.
time.
Yes.
It looks
Yes.
gorgeous on her. Or Vanessa Hudgens is doing it too.
But it's also because her style is a little more dressed down. I mean, even when she
Right.
dresses up, it's still really youthful. She's not trying to be so grown up,
Right.
and it's fun and playful.
And what is working with Selena Gomez's look?
I think she has on a really great nail polish.
She has like a
there.
bright pink nail, which is
Yeah.
it's like yours.
Yeah.
And it's just so,
So cute
fun
with the
because
white.
like she's wearing white clothing, you know, she doesn't have a very made up face, but at the same time there's this pop of color coming from her fingertips and it's like bam, like that's electric, you know, like there's a little bit of fun and interest in her outfit even though she's wearing a very muted color.
And if you have it on your hands, it's not your face, so people aren't looking
Yeah.
at it all the time. If you're a little, you know, if you have a little trepidation about the trend or whatever, it's a good way to put your toe in the water without feeling like too statementy.
Now,
Exactly.
I love the bright yellow nails that Annalyn McCord is rocking.
cool.
I would have never thought to like literally put yellow nail polish on. Are there any other standout colors this season that we should really look out for?
Well, it's really about yellow and orange this season. It's an orange and coral. I brought these
Yes.
Citrus
It's
colors.
citrus colors, and it's you think that they would be very like difficult to wear, but they were surprisingly neutral. So I have this RGB shade in coral on my nails right now, and I've just been wearing it all week, and it sort of goes with everything.
Yeah.
And this Chanel color, which is mimosa, we just did a giveaway on our site,
Oh,
and it was like
cool.
everybody wanted it because it's just it goes on a little bit sheer, it has a little bit of a pearl to it. Lady Gaga actually at the Grammys was wearing a sheer
Stop it.
yellow.
Inside the egg.
Inside the egg.
She
to
was
match
wearing
with
that.
the egg. She wasn't wearing this. She was wearing Deborah Lippmann's Yellow Brick Road, which is
Okay.
a sheer yellow, and she wanted to match her egg.
Of course, I love it.
So that yellow is actually it's a sheer yellow, so you can put it on and it just gives your nails a little bit of a tint. So if you're working in like in a conservative place, or if you're in school or something, you might not want a full like bright yellow look, but a little bit of a tinge is a little bit of fun.
Do you ever think about matching nails to makeup at all, or how does
You
that
can.
work?
It just sort of again depends on the person's style and everything. It's. I mean, I think matching can actually be kind of cool if you want, as long as everything else is a little bit on the toned down side.
Yeah. I'm loving matching nails and toes actually now.
Oh, really?
I feel like it's really
I'm glad you're
making a
saying
comeback.
I'm matching.
I'm matching too, you can't tell, but I am. I think it's just coming back. Like it used to be that everybody didn't want to be matchy because it seemed
Right.
like it was too old lady. But now it just seems so glam and like sophisticated.
Totally.
And I just have to say that, like, seeing this on your hands and talking about the lip color, it just makes me smile. It's so fun. I love it. And when you were talking about the color blocking, it did actually make me think of Miranda Cosgrove at the Kids' Choice Awards. She wore this really
Oh,
fun
yeah.
pink dress with red lips, which
Yeah.
was so interesting, and it was the contrast.
Yeah, it is nice to have that little bit of contrast for sure. It's fun. Or like Jennifer Goodwin. That's a never mind. Different segment.
It's all about color, right? It's all about bright, bold colors. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for breaking down this latest summer trend. I'm excited to kind of just go try this.
And have some fun and play around and see what works.
Beyond
really,
the
you know?
nails. We can all do the nails. We'll all start there and then graduate into the lips.
Love it.
Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys stay posted to Clever TV for more deets on this hot summer trend. I'm Dana Ward with Jocelyn Davis, and we'll see you soon.